friends. Welcome to Coding Garden with CJ. Welcome to Clash of Code, where we will be playing coding game Clash of Code with viewers. For those of you that saw my stream schedule, I apologize because I am very late. And John with the 1500 bits. Thank you so much, John. Very much appreciated, even though I'm late. In the words of InstaFluff, professional streamer, I'm not. I'm so late. But welcome, everyone. We're doing our best. I actually am on a brand new, well, not a brand new. I'm on a newly set up computer. And I'm trying to make sure that I have everything going. It looks like I have the chat, but as you can see, there are no stickers on my laptop. It's a freshie. And I think I have most of the things running and going that we need, but we'll see. Here we go. Hello, one line of me. Oh, and all of my emotes have been approved. Can everyone who is a sub try and drop one of the emotes if you haven't yet? So we have, let's enhance. We've got the Coding 5 Yerba, Coding 5 Seedling, and Coding 5 Heart. Actually, are there? Oh, yeah, and Coding 5 CJJS. So I'm going to drop a Yerba because it's early in the morning and I need to wake up. What happened to the drop game? Oh, it's not showing. There's the drop game. Wait, are there two drop games? What's happening? Okay. Yes, nice. Yeah, so those two CJ faces are tier 2 and tier 3 emotes. I don't know. We can mess with the different. Maybe we'll make them more available. And shout out to Aaron, who it says they subscribed for tier 3. Which is awesome, but I thought you already had that sub, but it just showed up in my feed. But thank you very much. Thank you very much. 8%. And Chase just redeemed posture check, so I need to sit up straight. Tier 2. Yeah, tier 2 privilege. Oh yeah, and if you're new to Coding Game, you can visit codinggame.com. And we are, in particular, are going to play this Clash of Code thing. And Tozcat with the sub. Thank you so much, Tozcat. Very much appreciated. Twitch Prime sub. For those of you that don't know about Twitch Prime, you can link your Amazon Prime account to Twitch and get a free sub for any one of your favorite streamers. And hello, Alka. Look, I can do the Alka thing. Look, I have the CJ head. Coding 5 head. Like that. It's like he's waving, just like Alka. Look at that. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. And that was for Emphy's Hydrate Redemption. And hello, David. Welcome. All right, let's say hello to everyone. Oh yeah, I was talking about this. If you're new to this, go to codinggame.com. We're going to be playing Clash of Code, which is a competitive but also fun and constructive game where we try to solve coding problems. You have to either be the fattest, not the fattest, the fattest coder, the fastest to complete it in the shortest amount of time, or reverse mode is interesting. It's early. You're given the inputs and the outputs, and you have to figure out what code to write based on that. I will win by default. Hey, and thank you, developer CR, for that follow. Codinggame.com. Oh yeah, thank you very much, Alka. All the follows show as like some of the messages from like the Discord onboarding thing. And hello, Larry. Welcome. All right, I'm going to try to catch up. If you'd like to say hello to me, just say hello in the chat. It'll pick it up here, and I can say hello back, because there are quite a few chats that I missed, 100, but that's okay. And hello, the Zero XD, and Don, and Portal Gaming, and Rakshit, and Lakshman, and Ikrish Cool, and Coding Pasta, and Zach, and Kevin, and the Student Doctor, and Joeka, and Andrew, and Shaggy, and Nico Technic, and Win32 Day, and Luke from the UK, and David, and Shaggy, and Philip, who says, how are you? I'm doing good, Philip. Thank you for that. And hello, Rakshit, and Alka, and Terrazoid, and Cheyenne, and Andrew. Welcome, everyone. I'm pretty excited about these new emotes. Though InstaFluff had a good idea. Instead of having the emotes as a full black background, it could just be black around like the braces and the heart. Are there double messages? I don't think so. They're not, are there? I think Andrew is just spamming hello. And hello, Pixa. Welcome. And hello, developer. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And hello, Code Show. The mod badge is not perfectly aligned with the text on the y-axis, and I hate it. Align item center. It should be align item center. I can fix it. There were some other people that said hello. Oh, there is a double drop going? What? Oh, no, there's Larry. Just one drop. Yeah, there's just one drop. What are you talking about? Stop freaking me out, okay? I'm trying to make sure that all my setup is good and ready. All right, I'm gonna try to catch up. Let's set like a, I don't know, 3-minute timer. 3-minute timer to at least try and catch up as much as possible on all these, on all the chats. Hello, Infomath Music, welcome. And welcome back, Doc. It's been a while. We have missed you very much, and I'm glad that you're here. And it's okay that you miss streams. You don't have to be here. I appreciate it when you are here. Very much appreciated. Let's get rid of that. Put that there. Great. Hello, one line of me. Stop messing with me. You're trying to make me think they're double messages. And what's up, Josh? Welcome. Nice. Aaron is going to be enjoying a meal while watching. That's good. Yerba, yerba, yerba. Hello, Shaggy and Joe Mama. Welcome, John. Thanks for the bits. The bits, right? Give me bits. Thank you for the bits. And hello, Nero. Welcome. Noob. Welcome, Element here. Well, I do my best to explain all the code that I write, so it shows pretty good for noobs. Backwards. Yeah, I was late. The timer was going it backwards. Hello, Shines Love. And Ringo, what's up? Yeah, Don is on the leaderboard with a 73.45. Great work. Great work. Yeah, this could. The thing is, the bot would need a Twitch subscription to be able to use the emotes, but that's okay. I believe I can. If I become a partner, I can gift a subscription to one of my bots, and then we'll get access to the emotes. I don't show messages starting with exclamation marks. This over here. This chat UI is separate. It has to be updated. This one doesn't hide the exclamation marks, I don't think. And hello, Portal Gaming, welcome. Look at all those emotes. Encoding Pasta, what's up? And thanks again, John, for that cheer. And hello, Plop, welcome. That's okay, David. And everyone, can we get a shout out for David? He's a mod here on the channel, and he streams coding clashes every now and then as well. To start off the stream, oh, thank you, John. Oh yeah, I'm using Firefox. Yeah, so yesterday I did a members only stream. Where members, patrons, Twitch subscriber stream, where I set up this laptop for the most part. But yeah, the shout out bot. Oh man, I got things to do. Okay, you're right. Thank you for the reminder. Twitch team shout out bot. Install dependencies. Then we need the Samwise Gardner Twitch bot. Install dependencies, and then we should be able to start it up. That's okay. That's okay. All right, we should be able to shout people out. Make a script that runs all bots. Yes, I absolutely should. But we need to get to right. Oh, I mean that took me 3 minutes just to acknowledge like 2 people. Yeah, so check out Alka. He's a member of our live coders team, and also David is a mod here on the channel. So check out his channel. And hello, Pixum. Stickers, yeah. I need to order a new, though. When you do drops like this, it makes it look like I have stickers on my laptop, so that's fun. Yeah. I created a new video, which I'm gonna try and create and edit down and upload to YouTube. And hello, Cocho. Oh yeah, Cocho is a member of our live coders team as well. There we go. Check him out. They were last streaming Python, Postgres, and Vue. Very good. And James with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much, James. Very much appreciated. Now you can use all those awesome emotes, and if you join our Discord, you'll get access to members-only channels, and every now and then I'll do a members-only live stream, so sign up for that. Yeah, I'm going to put stickers on it soon. Good morning, campers. What's up, Josiah? All right, I'm going to put this in the parking lot, and someone remind me later that we should go and adjust the badges in the chat UI here, because they're a little off, according to Envy. 8%. Tier 2. Previously. Oh, you were tier 2 and you upgraded to tier 3. Nice. That would be good to know. This doesn't tell me that at all. You know what I need? I need my own overlay. Fellowship of the stream. Yes, that's so good. And hello, J Felly Web. Welcome. Nice, James Dev. James H Dev with the emotes. Very good. And thanks again, Tazcat, for the Twitch Prime sub. Hello, Elka. What's up? Should I redeem a break for you? Though you can look at the channel redemptions. Roses are red, violets are blue. Grosaris followed. Thank you, Grosaris, for that follow. Hello, Rodanus. Welcome. Uh, Arnav, Arnav. I can't see if that's a. Whoa, not that. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to turn on Zoom. Code Show, it's just running locally, but it is open source. If you go to twitch.tv/codinggarden, there is a bot. Wait, not Twitch. No. It's too early. GitHub.com/codinggarden. And then there is a bot here called Twitch Team Shoutout Bot. It's written in node.js, but there are instructions on setting it up. I am contemplating doing exactly what you just asked and like putting it on a server that anyone can add to their channel. The only thing is you might want to customize the shoutout message. And you can do that in here because there's this config file. So you can go in here and just change what message shows up when you want to shout someone out. And you can change the timeout. Because right now it'll shout out someone every 30 minutes. It'll shout them out again after 30 minutes. So I'll share this, but I may actually host it to let everyone do that. And actually, if you take a look, what's her name? Ninja Bunny 9000. She wrote a shout out bot in Python. Yeah, Ninja Bunny 9000. I was like, what's her name? All right, see you later, Larry. Sorry, I didn't start the clashes sooner, but everyone should check out Larry's channel. He usually clashes with us, and they were working on a Nintendo Challenge math problem. Very interesting. But check out his channel. He's a member of the Live Coders team as well. Yeah, and Ninja Bunny 9000. Check her out. And if you look at her GitHub, she created a shoutout bot in Python, so you might like that. Yeah, I'm trying to use Firefox. It's working out. It's working out pretty well. Yeah. It's working out. Have the chatters been keeping me busy? Yes. And hello, Larry. Sorry, and hello, goodbye. I'll win by default. Hello, Cheyenne. You have to be the fattest. No! Is someone keeping track of all of these quotes, these quotable quotes? Write the most bloated code. That would be awesome. Though, it would have to detect, like, benign statements, because you could just add a bunch of console logs that mean, or a bunch of like variables that mean nothing. You bought a mask from the bun. Nice. Nintendo's coding game questions? That's possible. Someone redeemed posture check. Sorry about that. Hello, Mitzik. Welcome. Quotable quotes. Where was that posture check redemption? Oh, I think I already took care of it. If I don't see it here, I think I already took care of it. All right, I think that's enough catch up. Let's play Clash of Code. So you can go to codinggame.com to sign up. I'll let you go there now, codinggame.com. You can also type coding game with 2 G's. It'll still redirect you. But there are 3 modes. There's either fastest, so who can solve it in the fastest amount of time, shortest, who can solve it with the least amount of code, and reverse. You're given the inputs and the outputs. You have to guess what code to write. So here we go. We're going to start a clash. And just recently, they enabled 100 slots. So up to 99 people can join me in this clash. So click that link. You can sign in with GitHub, which is pretty seamless, and then we can participate. There's John and Garlord and Harrison and Win32 and Chase and Hanat and Plop and Arnav. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. And Coding Pasta. Yeah, look at all these slots, though. We were pretty excited on Monday when we saw that they had unveiled this, because previously you could only do 12 slots. Yeah, and hello, James Dev. How is everyone doing? Let us know in the chat. I'm doing pretty good, though I'm tired. The thing is, I woke up really early. But then I went back to bed because I woke up really early just to make sure everything was set up and all my stream stuff would be ready to go. But yeah. No more waiting around to let others play. Exactly. Now everybody can play. And we'll leave it open. You got about a minute to join. And right now we cannot choose what type of challenge it is. It's going to be randomly either reverse, shortest, or fastest. But I believe in the future they might enable us to choose what kind of clash we want to do. Replace all overlays with chat manager events so that there is a cohesive design. Yes. Yes? Are you talking... can someone post the link again? I'll post it too. And hello, The Real Pygon. Welcome. Welcome to the show. All of my emotes are unlocked, Real Pygon, if you want to try them out. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this UI. Localhost 8080. That's it. This uses the same backend, but it does have a different front end. and I will hydrate for that redemption. Let's see, 9 seconds. You still have a chance to join. Oh, the Electron UI. Interesting. Yeah, I will try to review the top submissions. All right. So this is shortest mode. You have up to 15 minutes to write the shortest amount of code possible to solve this problem. We can read the problem statement over here. Over on the right-hand side, I'm not used to this scroll bar in Firefox. I switched to Firefox. Hey, no worries, Jitesh. It's not at all required, but I appreciate the thought. Okay, but on the right-hand side, you can first choose your language. I'm going to do it in JavaScript, but you can choose any other language. It's always fun to see how other people solve it in other languages. And Feigen, thank you very much for that follow, Feigen Sunal. Okay, but in shortest mode, you can see over on the right-hand side your code size, and you want to make that as small as possible. Comments count, so you want to go ahead and remove all the comments. Typically, I like to try and solve it in a more verbose way and then start to shorten down my code. Yes, I found a list of all the Discord join messages and reworded them to be in terms of follow instead of joining. Cool. And then, I mean, we haven't even read the problem statement yet. It may be hard. I don't know. I'm not going to read it because it makes me nervous. But you can also, if you click on settings over here, they're different. You can enable Vim mode in the editor, all the different things. And, wait. Normal? Expert, yeah. And if you click on expert mode, you can see your test cases down here. I wanted to enable the browser extension. Where did that go? Okay. I thought it might work in the UK. I don't know, though. You could try refreshing the page. I don't know if it takes a second to actually sync up. Just real quick. Coding game browser extension. The clock is ticking. I know, but we're going to figure it out. It's going to be fine. Because I wanna get the browser extension so I can sync it locally with code and use VS Code. Sync beta. Wait, does it? Oh, they only have it for Chrome. Ugh, no. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's read the problem statement. We had a box with n+1 integers, and all these integers had an even number of clones in the box. Can you link me, Imphy? I didn't see it there. Oh no, what's the Firefox keyboard shortcut for opening a recently closed tab? I'm new to Firefox. I've already wasted 3 minutes. History, recently closed tabs. Command-Shift-T, right? Command-Shift-T. Ah, okay. I thought I pressed that. I'm lost. This one is hard. It sounds hard. That's why I'm avoiding even reading it. Command-C and Command-V activates the VS Code integration. Thanks, Doc. Thank you. Is it on this page? Firefox? All right, we'll do it after the next one. We had a box with n+1 integers, and all these integers had an even number of clones in the box. But now we have lost one of those integers, and we just have the n remaining integers. Help us find the lost integer. Align with n remaining integers in the box. Align with the number 0 indicating the end of output. Okay. Align with the lost integer, or k is the integers in the box. I see. So we need to find the one number that only occurs once in this input. That's what we need to do. And we have 11 minutes to do it. Let's go. Okay, so we do the read line. And we need to split it. So I'm going to say readline.split. And that is going to give us an array of all the, let's call it numbers. So we're going to split on spaces. Yeah, so that should give us all the numbers. Really, we could just do one entire pass of the array of numbers and count the number of occurrences. So, like, we could have an object called counts. This is kind of like it could be a map. It goes from the number itself to the number of times it has occurred. And so that's just an object. And then we can iterate over the numbers. So we can say And actually, we could technically do this with a reduce. I don't know if this is going to save us characters. I've actually found that for loops are sometime, and for most of the time, shorter characters than reduce. But let's do it with a reduce because that's fun. And people always like, you should do it with a reduce. And I mean, you know, you don't have to. You can. Take a break. No, no, I will redeem that. I will redeem that after this. We're going to solve this, Andrew. No. You're a mod. Reject that reward redemption. Okay. So we're gonna reduce it. We're attempting to create an object of counts, and we get each individual number. And then we can do this. Refund. So we're doing a reduce, and with the reduce, you have your accumulator. In this case, our accumulator is the object that we're using to count up all the occurrences. And so what we want to do is we'll say counts at number equals itself, or 0. And then we increment that count. And then we need to return counts, that's the object itself, so that it can be used in the next iteration. So this will give us an object of where the keys are the numbers and the values are the counts. And we need to find the one where the count is 1. So we iterate over all of them, and then we could do this. We could say, and thanks for the follow, Julianus. You can do it in place with XORing the whole array of numbers. Oh, okay, that's probably, if anybody figures that out, then that's probably going to be way shorter than this. Okay, so we count up all the numbers, and then we could say, like, counts. We could grab the object. We could grab all of the entries. And then we want to find the entry. So with the entries, we're going to get the value and the count. And we want to find basically the first one where the count is 0. So we'll say count is equal to, the count is equal to 1. Avocados, nice. So find the first occurrence where the count is 1. And then this is going to give us back an array. And we want to grab the value itself, which is at indices 0. So we'll say, and what did the problem description call this? Lonely? The lost. So lost is equal to that. And then we've found our integer, I believe. Lost. No, cannot read property 0 of undefined. Is there a potential case where there is no lost integer? So another tip here on coding game is if you do console.error, it won't include that in your I have to oh, do I have to read the number of lines? I probably have to like keep reading a line. But if you do console.error, you can take a look at what the input was. Like if we do this, it's not going to do that. Okay. And then I guess if we read line again, are there more numbers we need to account for? Like read line like that? No, that's not. And so in this case, oh, I see. It's not just the one that occurs once. It's the one that occurs one less than all of the rest. So in this case, 4 occurred 3 times, but all the other numbers occurred 4 times. Okay, so we have to adjust our logic a little bit. And we've solved a very similar problem before on Code Wars, but what we could do is look at like the first and the last values in the result. Sort it. Yeah, I guess we don't really have to worry about runtime, do we? Let's do a sort. Why not? So we're just going to do object.entries. Yeah, if we don't have to worry about runtime, we can sort this all day long. Easy. So if we sort this, we're going to get back. So for each entry, we want to grab the count A, count B, and then we want to sort it. So from least to greatest, count A minus count B, and then we'll grab the 0th one. And thank you for the follow, a coder that games. And this is the lost one. At 0, at 0. DeBurger with that Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Okay, so this did it. Is this the shortest code? Absolutely not. We have 5 minutes to make this as small as possible, but DeBurcher, thank you very much. DeBurcher? DeBurcher? Hopefully I'm saying that right, but thank you very much for that Twitch Prime sub. But okay, let's make this as small as possible. So we're going to rename this to a variable called in. We only have to read line once, so there's no point putting that in a variable. We're going to do this trick right here, which we're not going to say out loud, but we'll explain it afterwards because it's going to reduce the number of characters. We're going to call this C. This becomes in. We can do reduce. We'll call this S. And then we'll call this V. And we'll turn this into a one-liner. So we need to say S at V equals S at V or 0. And then we do the comma operator, which we can do multiple statements. We'll say S at V plus plus, and then the comma operator to say we want to return S, which is our accumulator. And that all starts off like that. So that should shorten that reduce to one line. Let's get rid of all the extra spaces. We don't need that. We don't need that. And then we find our L value by doing object.entries on our counts. And Agthar with the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much, Agthar. Thank you so much. We got 3 minutes. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Let's just call this A. Let's just call this B. And then we can say A minus B. Bracket 0, bracket 0. And then here's another trick if you're new to coding game. In JavaScript, you can use print instead of console log, and that's shorter characters. Okay, so we did it in 125 characters. B is not defined. What did I do wrong? Line 2. S at that value equals S at that value or 0. Oh, and then S at that value plus plus. Line 2, column 3. Ah. In. All right, so that works. We did it in 125 characters. Let's see. So someone did it in 59 characters in Python. Arnav did it in 62 characters in JavaScript. Shaggy did it. Okay. Oh no, actually, none of them actually completed. They got 0%. So right now, the thing to beat is 59 in Python. And Plop did it in 83 characters in JavaScript. So can we make this smaller with what we have? Probably. Are we gonna try to? I don't know. I think this is good enough. Like, I did my best. We could have done it without sorting. Someone earlier mentioned, like, we could have done a, oh, okay, that might be, I like this suggestion from Andrew. So basically what I was doing here with the comma operator was, if it's not in the object, put it in the object as 0 and then increment it. But we could shorten that up probably to say that or 0 plus 1. And then we don't need this. And that gives us 122 characters. Does that still work? Yeah, it still works. Very cool. Good old hard code. Oh, you did it with a regular expression? Does the regular expression actually work? Where are those stickers? It's a brand new laptop. I have not put stickers on it yet. Whatever occurs an odd number of times is the answer. Well, the thing is we don't know if it's occurred an odd number of times until we've reached the end of the array, right? Right? And I also don't need the comma S. It's a reduce though, so I need to return the object itself. There are even there are even siblings. What do you mean by that? All right, we only have a minute left. It's not going to get any better than this. I think we could have shortened line 3. Like, instead of sorting the array, we could have looked at the first and the last values in the array. And then if they were the same, we return count minus 1. And if they were different, we return the smaller one. But I'm going to go ahead and submit this. 122 characters. That's not so bad. I got 5th place. And there's 30 seconds left. Why does it need to be an object? Could I just use an array of indices? Yes. Yeah, because we could have used the value to index into the array. You're absolutely right. I was thinking that we would have to do like an index, like a find to look into the array to find that specific value. But yeah, because it's already a number, we could use that as an index into the array and just increment it. It was hard. Yeah, and then we could have, instead of using an object, we could have filled an array with zeros. With the different... Okay, that would have been it. All right, take a 5-minute break. Yeah, that would have been good, Doc. Oh, I wouldn't even need to fill... Yeah, because it would just be I guess like a... Not necessarily a sparse array. The 0th indice might have been undefined, but yeah. I gave up too early. My brain hurts. That's okay. All right. Meistermann, or Imheistermann. If you click share my code, we can take a look at what you did. But let's go ahead and review what everyone did. Didn't know you could only submit once. There was so much to delete. Oh, no worries. These are always just fun to try. And thanks for the follow, Nonflake. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's see how Imheistermann did it in Python in 59 characters. Here we go. Whoa! This is awesome. Okay, first line reads in the input and turns it into an array with split. Then, I've never seen this next function in Python. I didn't ignore you. We're on a limited time here, right? We got to do clashes. We got to read comments. We got to redeem breaks. We got to look at code. There's a lot going on. And I'm sorry, Majestic Guy. And hello, Majestic Guy, who says, if I redeem my 5-minute break, does that mean I can't submit the code? Andrew tried to do that earlier. I was like starting to write code and he redeemed his break. But yeah. Oh, next calls the generator object. Okay. So we say for E in S. So for every value in the input array, I'm going to take a hydrate. That's actually pretty funny, Doc. I think I'll go with that. If we're in shortest mode and you redeem 1 line of code, I have to add 1 line of code to my shortest code solution, which will potentially make it less. I like that. So for every value E in the input, in the array of numbers in the input, if s.count E. So count all the occurrences of that value, and then what does ampersand 1 do? Is this an exclusive OR? Any of my Python people, are you in the chat? Can you tell me what's happening here? S.count E, ampersand 1. Hello, Sean. Welcome. And then I guess, oh, okay, so that will... I see. It checks if it's even. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, because if it's odd and you shift it, it will have a value and then that will just print out. But if it's even, it will be 0 and go on to the next one. Or did I have that in reverse? Even, odd. The missing value only appears 1 time at the declaration. Okay, 0 is false. Okay. I want to pretend like we understand that, but it seems interesting. All right, Bayon did it in 64 characters. It looks like they used like a count. Let's see. Read in the array, and then this is Python. First in +1 values when it's missing. Okay. But shortest mode might as well be made by Python's marketing team. The thing is, you can do it with Ruby and really short as well. It checks if it's odd because all the rest will be even. Okay, so if it's odd, then it prints it out. That makes sense. Okay, we have the numbers. We're trying to find the min. So for every value in, we say the key is the number of occurrences of that value. Okay. .get. So the min function in Python can take in an array and then essentially a hash map of values and their counts. It looks like that's what this is doing. And then the min function will find the minimum value in that hash. Yeah? Get the key? Yeah. So like it's a dictionary where they're building up the count dictionary similar to what I was doing, but somehow the min function in Python can take in that count dictionary and just return the one with the lowest value. Yes. What I'm thinking now, though, is it is multiple iterations. So yeah, I think that's absolutely what's happening. The moment we come across that number, we're actually searching the entire array to count it. So we're technically searching across the array for every single value like that we come across. But then the first one we come across where we search across the array and count an odd number, we return. But that's pretty bad complexity. The thing is, we didn't have to worry about complexity, but the fact that it has to search the array for every single item, instead of doing like one pass to count them up and then using that result, it's tricky. Hello, hi, are you? Welcome. Construct a dictionary with the value, and then times that the value appears. Then I print the key with the lowest value. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just curious how this min function just takes in a dictionary and it uses it. Yeah. Yes, we're going to do way more. Well, at least 2 more. I'll say that. And thanks for the follow, Virtual Home. And James has redeemed Hydrate. We'll take a drink of yerba mate. Can we get some yerba mate emotes in the chat? Complexiest mode. Loco has redeemed Stretch. It's a good time to stretch. Let's set a 1-minute timer and do some stretching. Let me just catch up really quick. Yeah, I'm going to share a link in just a second. Way more. 3 stretches in the queue? All right, we'll stretch for, let's call it 2 minutes. And that accounts for everyone. What does yerba taste like? So yerba mate has a very earthy taste to it. It's not the greatest thing, but this drink is made, it's like brewed tea, and it's carbonated with some extra sugar, and then some other flavorings as well, like tamarind. So to me, it tastes a lot like a European cola, if that makes any sense. Look at all those yerbas. Because like European cola is very, it almost has like a, oh, I didn't update the timer. We'll go for 1 more minute. It almost has like a licorice kind of taste, or an anise kind of taste. I think anise, is that the right word? European. I like it. I think the tea itself is definitely an acquired taste. Like, not everyone likes it. But it has very much grown on me, and I really like the extra flavoring that they add to that drink. Is there a reward if we get a good drop? Yeah. I'm using Firefox. That's what I'm using right now. What do I do? I can stretch out like that? I don't know what else to do. Install the CG local extension. I have to finish reviewing everyone's submissions, and then we'll get going. Okay, good enough. All right, great work, Bayan. This is really cool to see, this min function in Python. Over the head, open the chest. I think I did one of those, huh? Though I do want to add a new reward. Let's see. Custom reward. Check out my solution. It's revolutionary. 1 less line of code. I think if you redeem the 1 line of code, I have to add it. I have to add a line of code. Put on your hoodie. Hacker man. Okay, how many points should this be to make me put on my hoodie? Put on your hoodie for 10. No. Put on your hoodie for 5 minutes. No, it's got to be a lot. Is it a toggle? Well, if it's a toggle, okay. Let's say toggle your hoodie. I like that. 500 for, okay. Then we're not gonna do a toggle. I'd be putting my hoodie on and off all day. This is not. I'm not here for your entertainment. I mean, I am, but not in this kind of entertainment. Put on your hoodie for 5 minutes. Point amount. 550. Here we go. Toggle your hoodie. Hacker Man needs a mask. I don't have a mask or like sunglasses or anything down here, but I totally would. Dance, monkey, dance. I'm not sure which ones. Okay, let's keep moving. Unhot did it in 65 characters in Python. So we pull in the array. Alka has redeemed Hacker Man. It looks a little weird because I have the hair on top of my head. I look like a weird Jedi Knight with like a weird shaped head. Hoodie does not equal, or like put on your, what is this? A hood? Conehead hoodie. Yeah. All right. Read in the array. And, all right, we'll just add 5 minutes. Read in the array. For every value in the array, count it. And, oh, interesting. So if you do mod 2, okay. So if the number of occurrences mod 2 is equal to 1, then we're going to put it at the indice I in the resulting array, I think. But if the resulting value is 0, no. So if it's even, then just put it where it goes in the array. But if it's odd, then put it at the first value in the array. I think this is going to put it at indice 0 in that array. And hello, Agent Key. Welcome. Another 5 minutes of Hacker Man. Python is still good for web dev. Yeah, you can build backend apps with Django or Flask, different things like that. Okay. All right. Plop in 83 characters in JavaScript. Let's take a look. Oh, cool. And so I'll explain what's happening right here. So in JavaScript, there are these things called template literals. Let's get a JavaScript console going. So you could have an array or a string of values like this. And if you do a split with a space, it's going to turn it into an array like that. But what we did was use a tagged template literal. So if you look up template literals, you can have tagged template functions where you can basically pass a function to a template literal, and that will invoke the function passing the values of the template literal into it. And that just happens to work here because we're just doing a space. So you actually lose 2 characters by writing that. You should never write this code if you're not trying to do it in shortest mode. Like, this is much more explicit. This is just like a hack. Don't do that. But in shortest mode, it makes a whole lot of sense. Okay, and then for every value in that array, we have our object. Yeah, see, this is what I was saying, like for of loops, this is so much shorter than my solution, which used reduce. And then instead of sorting, finding the one that's not divisible by 2 is another good way to find the value instead of sorting it and choosing the first one. But so now we take our object at that occurrence, increment it by 1, and then we look at every value and then look at it inside of the object. And if it is not even, we know we found our value and we print it out. Cool. All right, Informath Music, let's see how they did it. Very, very similar. Though this probably could have been written as a ternary or like a statement with an or to remove like the ifs and the curly braces, but like very similar solution. Master Stormer, if you click share, I'll take a look. All right, Alka, let's see how Alka did it. Did you do it the exact same way as me? But instead of putting things in variables, yeah, I think it's exactly mine, but instead of putting things in variables, it's all on a single line. So split it into an array, reduce it, assign the values, sort it, and then return the first one. But it's on one line, whereas mine, which was done in 122 characters, so an extra 12 characters to make it look like this. Yeah. Is that Python for if a generator that only returns if the if is true? Here, both of these solutions were JavaScript. And this doesn't actually return. There's only going to be one occurrence where it prints. So technically this gets checked more times than it needs to. But this is just JavaScript. It's like an embedded if. And thank you, Journey Started, for that follow. Did I miss any other follows? If you followed and I didn't see it, I'm sorry. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to look at one more. We're going to look at Amers, who did it in Python in 126 characters. Read it in. We have our count objects for every value in the array of numbers. If it's not in there, set it to 1. If it is in there, increment it. And then for every value, find the one that is odd. Very cool. All right, let's see if anybody did it in a something that's not JavaScript or Python. All right. Imphy says, my solution is revolutionary. You have a 0% score, so I think you're trying to get me to just see what you put in here. And if it's a Rickroll, it does not count. Oh. Posture check. Thank you, Fox Laptop. It's not a Rickroll, but what they did is they accounted... Okay, and for those of you that are just coming in, I don't normally have this hoodie on, but and normally my hair looks like this. It's a little bit nicer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna mess up my bun. But we redeemed Hacker Man. I'm gonna remove that redemption because I don't like this. This is weird. I could let my hair down. Okay, we're gonna do a let hair down redemption. I'm new. What's with this hoodie? Hacker Man. What's up, Speeding Sun? We're doing Clash of Codes, but we're also just kind of hanging out and messing around. We're going to add a new custom reward. How 2 Hackermans. I'm just going to have to wear Hackerman for the rest of the show. Okay, how much let your hair down? How many points should it be to let my hair down? 6. Unbun. We're going to call it unbun. The thing is, this should be a special occasion because I've literally never shown my hair on stream. Does anyone have 1,500 points that they want to spend right now on making me unbun? Okay. Cool. So this was like a hard-coded solution. They just looked at the test values. Sean has redeemed unbun. Here we go. For the first time in history. Somebody should probably clip this. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, I have a clip in my hair too. Oh. But that's a little more hacker-esque. Okay, there we go. That's better. I feel much more comfortable. Thank you. Oh, Kobe's inviting me to a clash. I'm not gonna join because I got a couple more to look at. Oh, thank you, Majestic. Thank you very much. Wow. Okay, we're gonna remove that redemption now. Oh no, not that. Very nice. Oh, thank you, everyone. You're all so nice. Okay. Unbun. That only happens once per stream. And how many Hackermans were there? Where is CJ? How many Hackermans were there? We need to increase the timer. Oh, it can set it to be once per stream? Well, it's 5 times 5. 27 minutes. 27 minutes of wearing this hoodie. People redeemed Hackerman, so I have to wear the hoodie. Okay. Hard-coded solution. Let's see if anybody didn't use Python or JavaScript. Oh, we have Java, but they didn't get it. C++, but they didn't get it. They got 0%. All right, we're going to do another one. Unbun and Hackerman to once per stream. The thing is, someone's going to redeem it every time, though. If I look at unbun, limit redemption per stream, 1. Next time, I'm going to make it higher. We're going to go 2,500 next time. Wait, I don't know if it'll count for the fact that it's already been redeemed. But all right, here we go. Actually, before I start another one, I want to install the CG local extension. Okay, so that was installed. I don't know how to test it though. Impy, do you know if there's another extension that I need, or is this the only one? You need the CG local app, which watches for local file changes. Getting some real old school IMDb web scraping vibes right now. Yeah, because my hair's still long. I just wear it in a bun all the time. CG local for Firefox. I need the client app, and that's the same one as Chrome. Dog's barking. A desktop app which helps synchronize the coding game IDE with a local file. Oh man, it's Java? It's a Java jar. Okay, let's download the Java jar. Okay. Okay. And then let's go to our download folders. Coding 5 jar. What is it called? CG local? What do I do? Just Java CG? No Java runtime present. Requesting install. Jesus. Okay, we probably aren't gonna get there. See, this is why I should have just used Chrome. But regardless, let's get another clash going. Hacks. So if you're just joining us, I'm sharing the link in the chat now. Click that link and you can join us in the clash. Up to 100 people can join us in the clash. And so that'll be great. Look, there's Jan and Harrison and John and Alka and Win32, Zero Day and Agthar and Plop and Bayon and Virat and Lakshman and Sam Leet and Ernhire and Impy and Arnav and Erez and Hylis and Shine On and Blue Man and M. Heister and The Stud and Krish Cool and Shaggy. Welcome, everyone. And there's plenty of spots. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds to join. Here's the link again. I got to do a GitHub tutorial soon. Search my channel. Search my YouTube channel for GitHub. I did a stream with a noob. And we paired, and I taught him about all the things GitHub. So, there's that. Welcome, everyone. So, and if you're new to this, there are basically 3 different modes. Doesn't it? And I don't know what they are. And the thing is, I tried to set a custom prefix for my emotes, but like it failed. And then all of a sudden, Twitch went to the next page anyways, and it just gave me a new value, or a default value. And thank you, Pack and Bush, for the follow. That bugs out because there's no initiation. What? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Wait. Yeah, I don't know. The 49ers icon is Win32 Zero Day. Yeah, any more Noob Quest streams in the works? I don't have it planned, but I definitely want to do something like it very soon because those were very popular. Is it done yet? Wait, I thought we were installing Java. Am I just getting hacked? Oh, more info, and then that's going to take me here. I thought I installed Java. I swear I installed Java. Wait, I need the JDK? Okay, forget it. I mean, at this point, I should probably just use Chrome. All right, this is reverse mode. This is not so bad. We have 15 minutes. You're given the inputs and the outputs, and you have to guess what code to write based on that. So, A, B, C, D, E, F, B, A, D, C, E, F. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, B, A, D, C, E, F, G. F, F, 0, 0, F, 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 0, 0, F, F. Huh. Gotta read the alerts. Well, I am Hacker Man. I actually have no idea, but that would be really cool. Oh, okay. 1 is 2, 2 is 1. Is that it? That might actually be it. All right, I shouldn't have said that out loud because that makes it way too easy. But here's what we do. We'll say const s equals s dot slice from 0 to 1, and then s dot slice from 1 to 1, and we're going to concatenate those, and then we'll do add that to s dot slice from 2. Didn't work. A, B, C, D, E, F became, oh, A, C, D, E, F. Done. Yeah, I did it wrong. Gotta check for even. So if the length of the string is even, so this has 6 characters, this has 7 characters, but what's the difference? I think we literally just swapped the first 2 values, right? Okay, I mean, I tried to do it with slice. It'd probably be easier if we turn this into an array. So turn it into an array, and then the result is an array with s at 1, s at 0, and then s dot slice, like all the rest of the values after 1. I think I need 2 there, and we'll spread that into the array, and then we'll join it all together. Am I overcomplicating this? B, A, C, D, E, F. B, A, D, C, E, F. Okay, I did it wrong. So I want this to be 1, not 2. No, I don't. Oh, man. What did I do wrong? Found B, A, B, C, D, E, F. Expected B, A, D, C, E, F. Look carefully. I just want the first 2 values, right? Like, take the second one, put it at the beginning. Take the second one, take the first one and put it at the second. -2, will that take it from the end? All right. Let's see if this gives us the first 2 values correctly. Okay. Like, we're getting the first 2 values right for every single one. Great. Now we just need the rest of the string that isn't the first 2 values. This should be a whole lot easier than what's happening here. Let's try it out over here, just in like a JavaScript console. I need to do it for the last 2 too. Oh, you have to swap the last 2 values? I guess I didn't see that in the inputs. FE and EF. Ah, okay. I finished before CJ. I have succeeded. It's not a hard thing to achieve, but congrats on that. Because then it becomes s at s dot length minus 2 in the last one, and s at s dot length minus 1 right before that, and then we need to slice from 2 all the way up to s dot length minus 1. No. We'll get this. We'll figure it out. Everyone's completing it before me. B, A, C, D. Oh, I need to spread these. I can do slice 2, -2. That's a lot shorter. I'll do that. B, A, C, D, F, E. B, A, D, C, F, E. What? Oh, I have to swap not just the first and the last, every pair of values. This is a totally different problem. Why did you all... Yeah, there we go. I need to swap all pairs, not just the start and the end. I would have solved this in a completely different way. You all were just like, yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Come on, nobody corrected me. Nobody corrected me. Let's see how much time I have. I still have 9 minutes, though. 9 minutes to do this. So, oh no, don't cancel that. What are you doing? I told you to look here. I mean, I didn't know what you meant by that. Okay. I'm just going to use a for loop. We'll say let result equal that. And then we'll make a for loop that goes from I equals 0 while I is less than s dot length. And then we'll increment I by 2 every time. And so we'll say result plus equal. We want s at I plus 1 plus s at I. And that gives us our result. Okay, but it fails probably for even numbers. Undefined. So BACFE undefined G. Simple enough. We'll just say if it's not there, use the empty string. Well, that broke. Wrap it in parentheses. Yeah, Alka's got it. I guess I might not have to do it on the next one. Like that one. But I'm going to do it anyways. There we go. Finally. All right, I still have 7 minutes left, but that's fine. This was reverse mode. And let's see where we landed. 10th place. Not so bad. Not so bad. Great work, everyone. I didn't say it was going to work the first time. I did not. And what's up, Bob? Welcome to the show. Oh, you solved... oh, just solve it. What the heck? Come on, game. It takes time. And everyone else out there, you still got 7 minutes. Take your time. But if you needed help on what was even happening there, because apparently, like, I couldn't even understand the problem. You were given a string, and every pair of values you need to swap. I didn't see that. I just saw the first, and then someone was like the first and the last, and then I was like, oh, it's literally swap every single pair of values. Yeah. Yeah, and if you haven't yet, click share my code, and that'll let us take a look at it. Reverse mode plus shortest mode, and call it obscurest mode. There we go. Rollers did 11 seconds more than me in Python. Very cool. Let's see what languages are represented, though. We've got JavaScript, C++, Python. C# got 75%, so they might have done something, missed like one case. It could have been the last case that I was working on, where if the length of the string is not even, C#. Lol. C# and Java are not good for shortest mode. But I've seen people attempt. And this person got 25% in Java. If you want us to take a look, click share code. We can take a look. And I am going to wait. We're going to wait 5 minutes for that one to complete. In the meantime, I think we'll start another clash. Wait. If you want shortest mode, you probably want Python. Yeah, Python or Ruby. I think I've won shortest mode in using JavaScript before, though, so it's possible. It's definitely possible. Same problem in C#? Yeah. Luke? Lua? Do you mean Lua? Oh, Lua, look at that. John did Lua. You could use Perl. Yeah. JS has some perks. Yeah. Can you only compare length between the same languages? In the case of coding game, the winner is the one... well, this isn't shortest length mode. This was reverse mode. But in shortest length mode, it doesn't matter what languages you use. It's always just whoever has the shortest. It would be nice to group by language. Or if you could start a challenge and say that people are only allowed to use one language. 13 minutes more for that hoodie. Yep. Out of stock. Check back later. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alka, at the top. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. I was gonna start another clash, but then I'm just gonna get really behind. Make everyone use Lua. Because the thing is, sometimes these clashes are really hard. And it takes me the full 15 minutes to either solve it or not even solve it at all. But we'll get there. Okay, we're gonna start another one. Send more cash. Stop it. Is that the Perl regular expression for this? Really? That's pretty awesome. Yeah, so it's a replace. That's pretty dope. Okay, here's the link. And thank you, Drizzy Brizzy, for that follow. Anyone that's new, you can click this link, sign in with GitHub, and we can clash together. Oh, here's Das. Welcome, Das. Here, I'll invite Kobe to this one. I don't know if he's streaming right now. I always waited for a legit reason to use the left-hand side of the regex. That's pretty sweet, though. Like, find two values and replace them globally. C equals CBA. Yeah, we'll take a look at these solutions in a minute. Wait for me. You've got a minute. You've got a minute, Ace Hunter. I can share the link again. Anybody else that's joining. But you have roughly 1 minute to click that link and join the clash. Oh, there's Kobe. Can we get a shout out for Saint Plays Things in the chat? This person. Oh, Beatport. Look at that. There we go. Thank you. Learning Git. Yeah, that's funny. I was tuning into Kobe's stream. Link one more time. Yeah, we can do that. We can make that happen. Tuning in like a few weeks ago, and he had like no idea what he was doing with Git, and David was trying to teach him. I don't know. Oh wait, here we go. It might have been too late. Are you streaming right now, Saints Place thing? Yeah, you are. I saw that you were live. Yeah, cool. Okay. 13 seconds. Hope we get fastest mode. Oh, hey, Simon. Welcome. And The Real Pygon. And Harrison. And Anders. And Informath Music. And Amr. And David. And Alka. All right. Shortest mode. All right. So we've got 15 minutes to write it in the shortest number of characters possible. Yeah, and definitely check out InstaFluff. He's streaming today as well. He's the inventor of the drop game. I coded my own version, but he invented it. I made the mistake of opening Pringles before breakfast. Now they're almost gone. You know, I've done that more times than I'm willing to admit. Okay, convert in milliseconds into a formatted time. Ooh, that's a fun one. Okay, so you're given milliseconds, and you need to turn it into hours, minutes, seconds, milliseconds. I like that a lot. Okay, this is very doable. Very doable. I've done this many times in my programming career, but can I do it in the shortest number of characters? That's the answer. New date. A new date with those milliseconds? That could work. I think we're just gonna do some division and modulus and stuff like that. Okay, and we have time, so I'm actually going to try and run this in my editor. Did I create a coding game? Coding game directory? Cool. And this is the main reason I wanted to do things locally. What's this? Okay. Main reason I wanted to do things locally is because I created this Quokka plugin. So let's see if I can get it working. Let's put that there. And then we need our read line. In this case, like our example test case is this. And so we do setup inputs like that. Do this after the clash. No, I'm going to do it right now. What are you talking about? Yeah, and I need to do this, so I bring in the read line plugin. Oh, which isn't defined anymore. I'll define it. Because I'm gonna publish a the stretch. Okay. I'm gonna publish a Quokka plugin. Y'all probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but I'll show you in just a second. Coding game Quokka plugin. Basically, it makes it so that I can run the challenges inside of my editor. And wait, I think I can do that. And it will actually work because it puts like the read line and the print functions in the global scope. All right, let's see. The clock is ticking, but I mean, I can figure this out though. I know how to solve this problem. It's just a matter of can I do it in the shortest number of characters. Okay, so if I start up Quokka, start on current file. Nice. Okay, so you can see that I can specify what are the inputs, and then readline is going to return that input for each item, and then I can actually get the console logs here. So that's pretty sweet. And then we can test it with different kinds of inputs. Okay, so wait, is this shortest mode? Is the problem statement unsolvable? Because in is less than 2 to the 63rd. Possibly. All right, but we know that in is in milliseconds. It is shortest mode. Okay, so we're gonna make it mostly short to begin with, but still somewhat readable. And do we need to parse int? I don't think we need to parse int. We're gonna call this T for total. And if we log t, that is that. Great. So if we get the total number of hours is going to be t divided by 1,000 times, so that's milliseconds. That's a minute. That's an hour. That's 24 hours. So let's just log h. If we do math.floor of that, zero hours. So the result here, no, this should come back as 12. Did I do this wrong? Hello, Sagner Switcher. Welcome to the show. Okay, so I want to calculate the total number of full hours in this number of milliseconds. The head of quantum computing at Google left. Oh, that's interesting news. Okay. 1,000 times 60. That's going to give us 1 second. Okay. Times 60 is going to give us 1 minute. Times 60 is going to give us new date.getHours. I am using a mechanical keyboard. If you do ! Keyboard, you can get a link to it. I mean, is that going to be the shortest, though? D equals new date with T. Nan. You have to make it an integer. That says 5. No, because that's like 5 p.m. That's not the duration. Get. Okay, we're gonna do math. We can do math. I know we can do the math. Right? Maybe we write this out, but like the milliseconds in 1 day, right? Milliseconds in 1 day is going to be 1,000. That's 1 second. Times 60, that's 60 seconds. Which gives us a minute. Right? This is 1 minute. Times 60, that is 1 hour. Times 24, that is 1 day. Did I do that right? So if we do... oh, no, not divide. Yeah, divide. Repeatedly take the remainder. So, okay, I got the milliseconds in 1 day correct. All right. that's right. Milliseconds in 1 day is correct. Quick maths. Okay, so now our hours is going to be T mod that. Or no, that mod T. No, T mod that. What? Why is that 45,000? 26789. I don't actually need the constant if I do it right. Divide mod 1,000, then divide mod that by 60 and so on. Okay. How much time do I have left? I have 6 minutes. I haven't even figured out the number of hours in this. Total time divided by that. Finding the smaller units first is easier. All right, let's find the seconds. Total number of seconds is going to be T, the remainder of the division by 1,000. Right? What's our expected answer here? T divided by 1,000? And then floored? This is our expected output. I don't know how to do this. T. Math.floor. No one's helping me either. That's okay, though. Why am I getting such a big number? T mod 1,000? 789. Okay, that's what I want. That's what I want. T mod 1,000. I figured it out. Okay. And I should be able to do that. Okay. We found the number of milliseconds. Now, we need the number of seconds. And so that's going to be T mod 1,000 times 60. So 60,000. Minus m times 1,000. Right? Or right? Milliseconds. T mod 1,000. T equals T divided by 1,000. Okay. T divided equals 1,000. All right, we're going to use doc's comment because I'm freaking out, and we only have 4 minutes to solve this. So let it be known, I couldn't solve this on my own. I'm a horrible, horrible programmer. But no, it's fine. How often do you... Just use a date library, right? T divided equals 1,000. And then we can do... Because then we have it in seconds. And then if we do T mod 60, that's going to give us the number of Okay. I solved it 75%. Does comments actually read as a character? Yeah, because this is shortest mode, so we want to remove characters, as many as possible. Yeah, use moment. Actually, I use date functions. That's my preferred thing. And then T divide. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. We're basically subtracting off the amount for each one. And then, okay, so we have milliseconds, seconds, minutes. And then we need hours. Wait, did I do that right? T divided by equals 60, and then the number of hours in a 24-hour day. So let's log hours, minutes, seconds, milliseconds. 12, 34, 56. Wait. Oh. Let's call this I. Hours, minutes, seconds, milliseconds. Okay, I think I figured it out. And I'm just going to print it with these values in an array and then joined on spaces. That's all I'm going to do. I could have done a template literal. I think this will actually be less characters than template literal. There we go. This is my solution. Remove the mod 24. Oh, so just take the remainder? Huh. Would you look at that? Do you think, yeah, this is JavaScript. Do you think not flooring after the division is going to mess me up? Let's see. So this gives us 96 characters. 0, 0, 0. Oh, we need to pad it. I hate it. I hate it. All right, we're going to take each value, map it. We're going to get the individual character, and then we're going to put it in a string s.pad start we want to pad it up to length 2 with zeros. I could do toString, but I want it to... I want to do this to turn it into a string so that I get access to pad start. Yeah, it does need padding. How much time do I have left? We have 50 seconds. I think that does it. That should do it. I have a few extra characters here, but that's okay because I'm completely and totally out of time. Here we go. Copy it. 34 seconds. Here we go. Here we go. No! Ah, the last one needs to be padded 3. Oh, okay. 24 seconds. That map here, put that there with I plus that. I'm out of time. I'm definitely out of time. And then pad start 2 and 0. I'm out of time. Oh, no. We want to pad this up to 3. I'm out of time. Dang it. Better import pad left from npm. So that's funny. That's very funny that because pad start was actually added to JavaScript because of the whole left pad fiasco. This one was hard to minimize. So Edsim did it in 100 characters. Let's see. How many characters is this? I'm very curious. Scam warning. Take care when pasting things you don't understand. Please type allow pasting. David Steiner with the host. Thank you very much, David. That's pretty cool, Firefox. Dot length. Type error. What? Well, people could tell people to dot join is not a function. Oh, I have backticks in the code. Ah, I see. $154. Okay. We could have gotten it. When did I become a wizard? People redeemed Hackerman, and also someone redeemed Let Your Hair Down, so we did that. So I got 150. I would have gotten 6th place. Oh, well. All right. Before we review that one, we need to review posture check. Thank you, John. Timer is done. I'm going to leave it on because it looks cool. I look like a Jedi Knight. Do we have any stretches that I need to redeem? Or do we have a break I need to redeem, right? Hydrate. It can only be redeemed once per stream. What is that thing called? Converting it to 000. That's a pad start. So this is built into JavaScript. It's built into strings. So you can pass in a string, say what length you want it to be, and how you want to pad it on the beginning. And thank you, Agonk, for the follow. Rebun. Should I rebun? The thing is, I don't want to do Hackerman with my hair in a bun because it looks weird. And so if I rebun my hair and then someone redeems Hackerman, we're gonna get the weird cone head thing again. On Hackerman. Could I fix the VS Code font so the bars don't look like slashes? I thought I did. I guess I didn't. Maybe that setting didn't carry over. Oh, I need to fix that one. Let's do it. Because we added this one. Keyword operator logical. No. Is that it? Where's that setting? I thought we added didn't we add a setting the other day? That was it? Why do I have it in there multiple times? Keyword operator logical. Keyword operator logical. It's literally in there like 5 times. Instead of shorter, this is easier. And hello, Dr. Hakuna, welcome. Keyword.operator, yeah, but why do I have it in there like 4 times? I guess I can get rid of these extra ones, right? So what's the operator for just like a single or? Operators.bitwise? That makes sense. Arithmetic? Keyword dot, wait, why isn't this helping me anymore? Dot op. Let's see if that did it. That did not do it. Keyword dot operator dot assignment. No, this is I believe this is autocomplete here. It has a schema. I guess I could do assignment. I don't think that's assignment though, is it? Nope. I don't know. Someone look into it for me. Basically, it's a bitwise operator. I didn't see that option there. So how can we specify the settings for a bitwise operator? Because right now it has italics, and we don't like that. We want to fix that. Okay, here's what we need to do. I believe we reviewed the first challenge, so that one's good to go. Let's go ahead and review the second one. This one happened before the code that we just solved. In this challenge, you were given a string, and you had to reverse every pair of characters. Bitwise. I guess I could try bitwise. It's not in the schema, though. Regardless, no. let's actually review this code. So in this, you're given a string. You need to swap every pair of characters in that string. So Alka did it in JavaScript, got 100%. Split it using a regular expression. So this split is going to create an array of pairs of characters. Very cool. And then we filter it down just to make sure that there actually is a value, not just undefined. And then for every item, swap the two and join it together on a string. This is really cool. I never remember that you can pass in a regular expression into split. So that's pretty cool. Try bitwise. Okay. We're going to do that next, though. We'll come back to it. Bitwise. That did it. Good job. Good job, everyone. And thank you, .NET Ed, for that follow. Great work, Alka. You got first place. Finished that problem in 1 minute and 31 seconds. The theme is called Just Black. If you do !VS Code, you can get a link to all my settings and themes and stuff. All right, David. Again, with the regular expression. So find 2 items and then map it. And for every item, this is a lot of extra code, but basically that's taking an array of length 2 and swapping it, or reversing it, which makes it swapped. So that's great. And then join it all back together. Streamlabs getting double messages too. Well, it's responding to multiple people that do the theme thing. I don't know if I can set like a timeout on a command or something like that. I don't know. It's okay though. And thank you, Sad Dragon, with a question for following. Much appreciated. All right, Arnav did it in JavaScript. All right, here's how I'm going to handle this. I'm going to look at the top 3, and then we're going to pick a language that is not represented, like Lua or C++ or something like that. Something like that. Okay, so Arnav did it with JavaScript. Read it in, create an array, iterate over the string, and push in the pairs of values. So we're incrementing by 2. Push in the pairs of values reversed. There's a fire truck out there. Hey, Bob, you got all those emotes. Nice. Well, the thing is, I want the sub emotes need to be subscriber exclusive, right? And people are already using this one from Better Twitch TV. So yeah, my answer is simple compared to these. Swap the 2 values, put it all together, and join it. We will start another clash soon. You don't have to ask. We actually have a lot to do before we can start another clash. All right, so we looked at the top 3. Let's find... All right, so Not Blue Beast got 100% and did it in C++. Let's take a look. Read in the value. Let's look at every value in the string. Create a temp variable. Stop it, Andrew. Swap the two values and increment. Very cool. Yeah, so like this is very similar to my JavaScript solution, but just done with C# instead. Or sorry, C++, not C#. Awesome. Let's see if there are any other interesting languages. All right, John did it in Lua. Let's take a look. Read in the line. We have an empty string. For every I in that string, an increment by 2. That Lua is weird, but this is a loop that is incrementing by 2. And so we're doing the value equals. Oh, we're substituting inside of the string. So I guess this is a way. Oh no, we're getting a substring. Get the value at the string at I. Get the value at the string at I plus 1, and then the string itself is equal to itself plus the two values reversed. So we're building this up. This is super interesting that this is how you concatenate a string in Lua, and I'm curious why you had to use substring. I guess in Lua there's no way to like index into a string. Very interesting. All right. The real Python did in PHP. So they said you said yours is simple. Not simple, a simpleton. All right, let's see how the real Python did it in PHP. So read in the input. And then we get the length of the character. So we're going to iterate all the way from 0 up to the length of the string, incrementing by 2. And for those of you that are new to PHP, it's for rich people. It's got $signs all over the place. It's got money, money, money. But that's just how we define variables. You know PHP well enough? That's awesome, Alka. Yeah, do the next one in PHP. And thanks for that follow, Epiphany. Have I got a tutorial of OAuth 2 and OpenID Connect? Nothing easily findable. I've done it before, but I don't know what stream I did it on. I need to do it again. PHP equals money. I would have used a ternary, but in PHP, the string 0 is equal to false. That's the opposite of JavaScript, because in JavaScript, a string that has a value is truthy. Okay, so if the next value is less than the length, so this is accounting for if we had a odd number length array. The variable is going to be swap those two. So take the next one and the current one. Otherwise, just add the current one and put it out. I mean, this is very similar to how I did it in JavaScript. The only thing is you're accounting for if it's an odd length, because you'll miss that. All right, do a quick stretch. If I hack the ATM, is it cache of code? No. And thank you, Gilby, for the follow. And thanks everyone for the hydrates and the stretches. You're keeping me healthy. I didn't have to do that because the test passed even with the error, but overflow, yeah. Hydrate. Stretch. We're going to save that stretch for the next one, though. Okay, so there's that. Awesome. And now we'll review this one. So in this one, you were given a number of milliseconds. Hydrate. Let me. So in this problem, you're given the number of milliseconds, and you had to convert that into a formatted string with hours, minutes, seconds, milliseconds. Now, this is my solution. Absolutely, thanks to Doc. I spent 13 minutes just trying to figure out how do I actually do this. And then Doc gave me these maths, and I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. And then we solved it. So this is like 120 characters. But Etsem did it in Python in 100 characters. We're going to take a look at the top 3, and then we'll pick a unique language. So Etsem says, read in the input, and then we have a formatted string that's going to have hours, minutes, seconds, milliseconds. And look at that. This is how you pad a string in Python. You can just do 0 and 2, and that will pad that string with 2 zeros if it's not at least length 2, and then that pads this one with length 3. So that's where I messed up on mine. I had like 30 seconds left, and I wasn't actually padding the strings, but we were close. And so, okay, so we have the format string, and then we're basically creating each of the different values. So we do the floor division of the overall milliseconds divided by 36 with 5 zeros behind it. Right. Okay, and then in mod of that, so the remainder of that division divided by 6 with 4 zeros behind it. That's going to give us our minutes. And then seconds is mod it and divide it by 1,000. And then milliseconds is mod it by 1,000. Cool. Very good solution, Edsum. Great work. All right, Amr. And so I will say the coding train gang is very well represented here. I believe all three of these people participate in Clash of Code on the coding train Discord. Yeah, okay. Amr did it in Python. Very similar. So same solution, but they just calculated those things ahead of time. Yeah, great work. That was really cool. And I like the use of E. So Amr's solution was a little bit longer because they actually typed out the zeros. But if you use E, then you don't have to actually type out the zeros. All right, and Kobe did it in JavaScript in 111 characters. All right. So they made their own little pad start function, which probably shortened the code quite a bit. Taking a stretch. But then divide it, floor it. Oh yeah, and you can use E in JavaScript too. I didn't even know that. But divide it, floor it, mod it, divide it, floor it, mod it, divide it, floor it. Same idea. All right, let's find somebody that did it in a weird... All right, Excalios, if you share your solution, we can take a look at C++. Let's see. Not Blue Beast did it in C++, but they only got 75%. But we're going to take a look. So we have hours, which is in divided by... So here's the thing. This was the shortest challenge. You wanted to do it in the least number of characters, and... yeah, 869 characters. Oh, I'll share my code. There you go. I got 50%. The only reason I got 50% is because I didn't know that the milliseconds needed to be padded with 3 instead of 2, and I didn't have enough time to update my solution. So mine would have been a few more characters long. Okay, Excalios, we'll take a look. 580 characters. So that's half of Not Blue Beast, but still it's quite a bit. But it's hard to make C++ short. So, oh, and you could have saved a ton of space. Like in the shortest mode, you absolutely want to remove any comments, any white space that you can remove to make it as short as possible. But okay, this is actually very similar to the Python solution where you have a format string that automatically does the padding. It's bad though. I might take a look, Ace Hunter. And then, very similarly, we're calculating hours, minutes, seconds, milliseconds, using that same division. Cool. Alka's is pretty clean. I only looked at the top 3. Let's see. We'll look at the top 4. See how Alka did it. Get each value, map it, and pad it. Yeah, and so to decide if you want to pad 3 versus 2, they're just using the index in the string. I guess I could have done that. So if it's the last value, pad it by 3. Otherwise, pad it by 2. All right, and then we'll look at Not Blue Beast, who also did C++. I'm not sure where they went wrong, because they have the calculated hours, minutes, seconds, and then do you have the calculated milliseconds? Because this is going to be the I guess what the leftover value, because you're subtracting it every time. Oh, you know what? I mean, is it the fact that you're using longs instead of integers? And you're not removing the remainder? That could be the issue. All right, and we'll take a look at Ace Hunter, who did it in C#. We need longest mode, yeah. So Ace Hunter did it in C# in 743 characters. They also only got 75%. Oh, look at this. Just import time span from milliseconds. That's great. It's built into C#. In the... I guess this is in the system namespace. And then we format it. Take in the value, and this is the number of padded zeros. I wonder why you only got 75% though, Ace Hunter. That's really weird. And then we have time.hours, time.minutes, time.seconds, and time.milliseconds. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, the second test had an input of 0, 0, 0 and an output of 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. It was actually 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. But So yeah, you pad these with length 2 and pad those with length 3. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. All right, one more to go, and then I have to go. Wait, how'd you do that? Oh, are you looking at the source code right now? Look at mine. I can only look at so many. There are tons of them. Just making sure I'm not missing any meetings. Okay. One more. And so for those of you that are new to this, you can go to codinggame.com and sign up. You can sign in with GitHub, which is pretty easy. And we're about to get a challenge. It's either going to be who can solve it the fastest, who can solve it in the shortest number of code, and who can solve it in reverse mode. I don't get to choose. It's chosen at random. So it's the luck of the draw. And up to 100 people can join. So here's the link. Join now. Let me invite Kobe and see if... I mean, he might be working on one already. Who can solve it in the first place? Yeah, and so you have to actually solve it. It's not just fastest, reverse, and shortest. It's like, actually solve the problem. Oh, he's already doing one? That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, welcome everyone. Click the link. For those of you that haven't gotten it yet, there's that. Got a minute left. All right, I'll use this as an opportunity to thank all of the YouTube members, Patreon pledges, and recently Twitch subscribers. I appreciate you all very much. Your names are going to appear on the screen now. There they are. Shout out to all these wonderful people that support me here on Twitch. Shout out to the latest subscribers. Agthar, Ender Bircher, and James Dev, and Tozcat, and Aaron Hoyer. Very much appreciated. Hi. Hi. The C# doesn't convert days to hours, so if there were more than 24 hours, that might have been the issue. Ah, that's a good call, Rollers. Yeah, the person that did that was expecting it to be the full number of hours, but they would have had to have gotten the days property and multiplied it by 24 and added that to hours. Nice point. I like that. It could have worked though. They could have made it work. look at these marquees. Yeah. All right, stretch. Yeah, that was definitely the issue. Hi. So people are making fun of the fact that I used to have the YouTube chats enabled on there, and they have a different background, and technically those CSS classes still exist. But here we go. Here comes the clash. All right, this is reverse mode. You can see the inputs and the outputs, and you have to guess what code to write based on that. Here we go. All right. Sentence is long. Oh, I know what this is doing. All right. I think this is the maximum length. So for those of you that are curious, this is basically like a scrolling LCD screen that has a limited number of characters. So it's length 16. And then let's make sure that, I think what we have to do is we have to take a string and scroll it all the way across an LCD or like an LED screen of length 16. Yeah, I think 16 is the length of our screen, or of our string. I know what it does. Yeah, and I'm just making sure that it's 16. But yeah, that's the way to go. Day 9. Give it up for day 9. Okay, here we go. Let's solve this thing. I am gonna pull it down locally, because it's always fun to do. So we have that. We can set up our custom input, which is going to be hello world. And then we're gonna expect the output to be this. All right, we got 13 minutes. We can do this. Okay, so really what we need to do is if, and actually we could have like screen length. And it defaults to well, not default, but it is 16. So basically, think about this as a scrolling LCD display. It's gonna have 16 different spaces for characters, and we need to scroll a sentence across from right to left. Stop it! What are you guys doing? Come on. So that's our length. We have an easy case here. So if the length of the input is less than 16, we just need to output it padded with spaces. So I'll just say like if s.length is less than or equal to 16, then we're done. We're just going to print s.padStart. We want 16 total, and we're going to pad it with spaces. I'll do console log so we can actually see the output. Yeah, and so done. Easy enough. If it's not, then we need to loop and keep and start scrolling it until the whole thing has been displayed. So we're gonna need some sort of loop. Do we need a while loop, a for loop? I don't know. Wait, didn't we disable HackerMan? I thought we disabled HackerMan, but my hoodie's already on. We're already in HackerMan mode. Recursion. Stop it. Test. You really need to strip the classes out of the message. Yes. All right, cool. Yeah, you got your points back because we're already in hacker mode. Div class, delete button. So people have found basically a new attack vector for my overlay because there are a lot of CSS classes available. Hey, look at me. Class. You put your text in the top right. Okay. You people are silly. Very silly. Great. Okay, so this works fine. But what if the input is this? The sentence is long. Then the if statement is not going to get hit because it's longer than 16 characters. And then this is the expected output. So what I'm actually going to do, so let's say output equals that, and we're going to just log, does the output equal the expected output? Output. We're going to rename this to expected output. And then we're going to build up this output string. So I will say let output equal a string, like that. And if we look at this, there we go. Moderator text. I thought I knew what I was doing. All right. So we now need to iterate. I think we'll just say, I'm thinking we have a Boolean that says like we're done. Let done equals false. And while not done, we're going to iterate. I've now created an infinite loop. Well, we'll keep it there. So while not done, change this. Change. We still have 10 minutes, plenty of time. So while we're not done, we need to add the string to the output. So we'll say output plus equals s. We want to grab the next 16 characters of the string. So we kind of need like current. So we'll say like let current equals s dot slice 0 and then 16. So we want to grab the first 16 characters. And so we're going to say output plus equals current plus a new line. And then we need to say current equals, we need to go increase by 1. Yeah, I definitely need to add the not, but I'm not flipping it, so I would create an infinite loop, so I'm going to wait to do that. But I think we just slice the next character. So actually, I think we need current character, and that equals 0. We'll initialize it to 1. No, initialize it to 0. Because then we'll increment the current character. We're going to add that there. Current character plus plus. So we're moving everything forward by 1. And we can say while... I guess we don't really need done. We can create a variable called last. And last is going to be s.slice -16. So that's going to be the last 16 characters in the string. That's going to be the last thing we see. And so we'll say while last does not equal current.trim. Output is not defined. Oh, output. Did I create an infinite loop? I think I've created an infinite loop. Let's go ahead and just log last. Hello, Tekana. Well, until my image doesn't load. What I would do is get the last character of the string, then loop the string at the 16 character print new line, keep doing it until the 16 print. Yeah, and so actually we don't really need to... we don't really need to increase the output. I was just doing that so that we could compare it down here, but we really don't need to do that. Moderator text is best text. Are we creating scrolls and bar charts here? What are you all doing? Wait, who's got the popcorn? Popcorn, nice doc. Great work. Great work on the popcorn. All right. So last is not equal to current. Let's just see what happens on the first iteration. Well, current. Oh, yeah. Current character equals 1. 0. So we have current. Less than 5. The sentence is, his sentence is. Okay. So we're missing the first. We actually don't. We want to output the current after. The sentence is, his sentence is. Oh. Sentence is long. We're missing the word long. Right? Oh, no. So this is the start. We need to do start plus 16, not just 16. Okay, so let's say start is where we're starting our split, and then we need to slice from start and start plus 16. Okay, so we go the sentences. Okay, and now we should be able to do while current does not equal the last one. And that should give us the whole thing. Yes, we've done it. Okay, that took me a while. But I think we've done it. I'm going to go ahead and submit. We could definitely clean this up, but there's so many people that have been submitted so far that we'll see. All right, we got it. Then go ahead and submit. So you have 4 minutes left. Anybody else that's still competing, you have 4 minutes left. So people are looking at the source code. I totally spent seedlings on this highlighted message. All right. This is a real highlighted message. Lakshman says, off topic, I wanted to learn a framework which can create a native app. After my web development, I have landed on React Native. That makes sense. I think React Native is in development. And I'm facing so much issues like Mini, and it doesn't have many options like Flutter. Can I start learning Flutter now or catch up with React Native only? If I want to catch up with Flutter, please give me some suggestions on learning it. Yeah, so I only know a bit about Flutter, and I've just kind of like dabbled in it. But I would say if you understand React, if you understand immutable data, unidirectional data flow, Flutter will make sense to you because it uses a lot of those concepts. Now, I don't know if replacing one framework with another is going to help you with anything. It'd be interesting to know what specific problem you're having with React Native. And I'm not sure how you started to create your React Native app, but I know that like the Expo CLI is probably like one of the easiest ways to get started with React Native because they have the full build, all the build tools and the build process and development tools and all that good stuff. It makes it a lot easier. So I don't know. I would say jumping from one framework to another, and also in this case, you're jumping to a completely different language. You might have a hard time just learning Dart, which is the language you have to use with Flutter. So there's that to think about. I would say if you can identify what problems exactly you're having with React Native, it might make more sense to solve those problems first. Yeah. Hopefully that helps. And feel free to ask in our Discord. We can expand on that. Alka is the champion. I've done a little bit of Unity, yeah. This user is very cool. So this is funny. This is actually very funny that it took you all this long to figure out this like CSS clash injection in my in my overlay. Let's fix it. I'm gonna fix it right now, and I'm also going to fix the alignment of the names and the badges. Oh, Andrew started it. Nice. Okay, here's what we want to do. In our DOM purification, we are going to forbid the class attribute. I don't know why we didn't forbid the class attribute before, but it is now forbidden. No! There we go. So that attack will not work anymore. Good try, everyone. And then what we want to do is... what do we want to do? We want to... we want to align our success. We want to align the name here with the badges. So let's just look at the HTML that is for that, because we have author name that this is all inside of a span called class author. And if we look at class author, what is class author doing? That is Electron, yep. So this is a transparent Electron window that's reading from my chat backend. Author name, author image badge, author display, flex, align item center, justify content center. That's what we need. Oh no. Oh no. That's not what we needed. We did not. So align item center, but I need to do like height 100% maybe. This is kind of cool. Nope, that doesn't do it at all. Hello, Elite Rose. Yeah, someone redeemed Let Down My Hair, which I've never done on stream before, and also Hacker Man. So I'm wearing a hood, and I've got long hair. Who's got badges? You've got badges. Author, moderator, member. Wait, what? Okay, here we go. Avatar. There's this span, which has your moderator badge. Oh, okay. I think they need to be wrapped in another container, like badges and name. Yeah, because author includes the entire, includes the avatar. So we actually want to wrap this here. Badges and name. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, didn't want to do that. So we have this new class badges and name that's just going to be a flex box. Here we go. Display, flex. Justify content, center. Align items, center. All right, that's the winner. Would you look at that? They are not. They're not centered. Height, 100%. Vertical align? Height? Yes. Mod badge has padding. I don't know. Click me if you dare. Span display block. Well, when you make a span display flex, it technically can still be a flex box. All right, so that has badges and name. We have display flex. That's not doing anything. Oh. Get rid of a line item center? What? Oh, because it's flex direction. I don't know. But I think that fixes it. That's better, right? Tell me that's better. I think Infi was the first one that complained about it. Does that look better? Good push. Oh, but okay. But I can't fix this alignment. Share mouse. What are you doing? What just happened? Restart to continue testing. But can I fix this alignment? No, I'm not even going to try. That's like within a message. Okay. Back to Clash of Code. Let's review people's solutions. And then I have to go. But so for this problem, it's basically like a scrolling, hey, hacker man. It's like a scrolling LCD. So the LCD screen is length 16. You're given text and you have to scroll it across. And it needs to stop when the end of the text touches the right edge of the screen. I really need Christmas right now. So that's a thing. And let's see how Alka did it. So Alka did it in 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Let's see how long it took me. It took me 11 minutes. I mean, I was talking to chat and trying to figure things out, but it took me 11 minutes to solve this one. Alka solved it in 2 minutes. Here we go. We're going to log the first section of the copied off of me. I mean, Alka was done before me. So we print the first line of the LCD, which is going to be from 0 to length 16, padded with 16 characters, because you could have a short string. So that prints the first one. And then while the length minus 16 is greater than 0. And then... Oh, no. Actually, start at the first character. And then while 1 is less than s.length minus 16. And if the length was 16, it's just not going to enter this for loop. Easy enough. Now we're going to print the current line starting at I and then I plus 16. Beautifully simple solution. Great work, Alka. Great work. All right, take a break. I can't. I have to go soon. Redeem yourself that. Hackerman. My name is what? Okay, that was the bot. All right, Kalios did it in 5 minutes in Python. Let's take a look. Read in the input. If the length is greater than 16, for every value in the range, the length of the string minus 15, we're going to print the string starting at I and then up to 16 characters. This is very similar to slice in JavaScript. Start at I, go up to I plus 16. Otherwise, we just print the padded string. Very cool. And then plop did it with JavaScript. Read the line. If it's less than 16, just print it. Otherwise, print it with the start plus 16. And this is like an infinite loop. I see. So you have an infinite loop here that's just going to increment I. But if we reach the end of the LCD, we just break out of the loop. Very cool. All right, I said I was only going to look at the top 3, and then we're going to take a look at some languages we don't normally see, like PHP. So the real Python did it in PHP. So read in the line. If the length is less than 16, do the pad start. And then we iterate, start at 16. Oh, interesting. So this is slightly different. We'll see on how, what language did you use, but I'll take a look. I starts at 16, X starts at 0, while I is less than the length of the string. Increment I, increment X. Okay. We're going to echo the substring from 0 to 16. I see. And then we increment. So this is accounting for the fact that if we've seen the entire string, that's what the I value is for. I like that. $20 dono if you check my submission. This is not pay to play, but I might take you up on that. And thank you, Light Jamie, for the follow. Review mine. Stop it, everyone. This is actually a really cool solution. I like the fact that you're keeping track of the total number of characters you've seen so far. That's actually what I is. It's how many characters that have been printed out, and then X is just the start. You know, I should probably host some coding. You should, Alka. That'd be a great thing to stream. And so then we take the substring, which goes from the current X all the way up and grab 16 of those characters. I love it. Great work, the real Pygon. Unhot did it in Python. Okay, Unhot got 4th. We're going to take a look. Let's do a hydrate. Read in the input. What is rjust? Oh, right, justified. I see. So by default, if the length is less than 16, we're doing this right justify thing. Wow. 10 minus $10 donation if you review mine. That sounds like a great deal, Imphy. So for every index and character in the string, and this is taking the last 15 characters of the string? Or is this removing the first 15 characters? I'm not sure what this is doing. Okay, so print the string left justified from the start to the start plus 16. Oh, I see. Or do I? Does anybody even care anymore? What are you doing? What are you doing in the chat? Negative $20 donation to do what you're doing. So I have to pay you? Is that what you're saying, Acid Spark? All right. Who was this? Let's have kids. You don't have to donate, but I'm going to take a look at what you did. If you did anything. Shh. Did you do anything? Let's have... You didn't. What are you talking about? Come on. What are we going to do tomorrow? I need to work on the SQL database. So I think we're going to do that. I have a stream scheduled for 10:30 a.m. tomorrow, GMT minus 6. Okay, yeah. I would not have accepted your money anyways. So tune in tomorrow morning. That's what we'll do. Thank you all for participating and playing. This was super fun. We worked it out. There were a few, I think there was like 1 or 2 that I didn't actually get, but it's always fun to work through these. And I will say, a lot of these problems are not super beginner friendly. So if you're a beginner to coding and do not be discouraged by this. There are better ways to practice and learn coding. This is really for people that have already kind of honed the craft of coding and are trying to like show their skills and work on it like that. So don't be discouraged if you saw stuff that was like super, super hard. You could eventually get there. I believe in you. Alka with the $1.69 chat. Thanks for streaming, Hackerman. You're very welcome, Alka. Much appreciated. Can we get some yerba mates in the chat for that donation? Much appreciated. Have a great day. Where is my hair artist? I do not have one. Kids was the user. Oh. Well, you didn't share it, and you got a 0% score. And your avatar is not very appropriate. Yerbas. Okay. Yeah, that's it. We're going to find someone to raid. So stick around. Let's actually get the brand new rage message ready and the real Pygon with the 1,000 bits. Thank you so much, the real Pygon. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. And great PHP solution. It's always fun to see PHP. Wait, what class did you just use? Oh, direction, right to left. Nice. Added the subscriber chat message to raidmessages.now.sh. Let's go there. There we go. Copy. So go to this URL. You can copy that raid message, or if you are a sub, you can copy. Let's see. I need to get that Clippy raid thing. But this is the raid message if you're a sub, and then this is the raid message if you are not a sub. Hey, hey. No spam. No spam. Oh, Alka's here. So copy this message if you are not a sub. Get ready to raid with us. We're going to find somebody to raid. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Tune in tomorrow morning. We're going to be writing some code and stuff. So wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And until next time, here's this.